4 things I typically look for when I take my multivitamin. Low levels of calcium. That's right, I said low levels of calcium. Preferably, I don't want any calcium in my multivitamin. Zinc, magnesium, and especially chromium. Chromium and calcium are probably the top 2 things I look for in my multivitamin. Now, let me explain something else. This is my first time taking this one in particular. I don't, recommend it over any other one, and I don't not recommend it. But they're gummies. I like gummies because it's a lot easier for me to be consistent with taking a little couple pieces of candy in the morning or with my first meal of the day, whatever it is, than it is to take a couple pills with my first meal of the morning or whatever it is. So, that being said, low levels of calcium, reason being calcium interferes with absorption of other vitamins and minerals. Chromium is going to deal with how your body metabolizes and processes carbs and fats. I don't want to store a bunch of extra carbs. I want my body to use them as efficiently as possible. Same thing with fats, same thing with proteins. And so chromium is just one of the things that's going to help facilitate that, especially with the first two. All right, zinc and magnesium, just because they play crucial roles in digestion and hormone levels. Magnesium is good for a ton of stuff. It's good for stress levels. It's good for digestion, this and that. Um, so that being said, one other thing that you're going to notice about a multivitamin, the B vitamins on here are typically going to be absolutely crazy. Reason one, they're super cheap for companies to put in, so they go, oh, let's put a bunch of these in. It's going to make our multivitamin look better and better and better, right? So more doesn't necessarily mean better. You'll notice that most multivitamins probably contain anywhere from like 50% of your daily recommended amount to like 3,000, 5,000% of your recommended daily amount for certain B vitamins. Now, that's not really typically dangerous for most people because they're water soluble. What happens when you get too much of it? You end up just peeing it out. So it's really not a big deal, but you're literally flushing it down the toilet. So especially you'll notice there's a specific B vitamin, I can't remember. It especially turns your pee yellow. So if you're trying out a new multivitamin and you're like, oh man, I'm super dehydrated or something, like I'm not thirsty, but my pee is super yellow, you're just flushing out that extra B vitamin that your body's not using because it's water soluble. It just goes away when the water in your body goes away. All right, so that's it. Find a multivitamin with preferably no calcium, high amounts of chromium so you can process those carbs and fats, high levels of zinc and magnesium. This is if you're a male. If you're female, you may want to also look for a multivitamin that's higher in iron for reasons. So, that being said, that's what I got for you. I don't particularly care for this one, but I mean, it's good. It tastes good. I like it. It does everything I need it to. See you in the next video.